Welcome to this week's Big Brother's Moose in the Hoose. Now, Basters, we do owe you an apology. First of all, we have 2 weeks of BBCAN4 coverage to bring you up to date on. And also, although we have seen all the episodes involved, we don't actually understand what's happening in the show. But that aside, we're going to sled. Anyway, I'm James.
I'm Lindsay.
And here we are.
Welcome to Big Brother Bar. We've been on our holidays, Basters. And we're back now, all suntanned and looking suave, aren't we? All skinny and beautiful. So we're going from Maddie's HOH reign. You know, it was step up for this, step down for this. We already discussed the strategy behind that.
Okay.
What did you think of Maddie's HOH reign as a whole? Considering she just got evicted. But that was 2 weeks ago, so come on.
Hang on, she put up...
Kelsey and Jared.
Yeah, so that was not too bad, is it?
Big move, medium-sized move.
Big enough.
Big enough. And, but I heard on another podcast that Maddie won HOH by accident. Because, you know, everyone stepped down and she stepped up. Apparently there was some confusion with the question, but... That's some insider knowledge for you there.
Right, okay.
That I stole from elsewhere.
Fair enough.
Anyway, it don't really matter. So, Maddie's basic thing when she was HOH was she was like, I want everyone to feel terrified. I want everyone on the edge of their seat. No one is safe. What do you think of that as a strategy for being HOH?
It's not very relaxing for the other housemates, is it?
Especially, and also she just left, so it obviously didn't work that well, did it?
Well, there is that. But no, you should at least say to like 1 or 2 people, oh, you're safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, who'd you talk to?
And she said to Jared, don't worry, you're good.
Now, but we know that you're good translates differently in different countries.
Mm. That's true.
I've got your back.
In England, that means you're fucked. So then, Kelsey said, Jared is perfect except when he picks his nose.
Mm.
Do you think Jared is perfect?
No, I think he's a fat ass ringleted cunt.
I noticed his ringlets were looking quite nice the other night.
Well, they probably got the hairdresser in like they do on BBCAN4.
How do you think he does, a mousse or putty?
Full curlers.
Oh,
Sleeps in
you
curlers.
think he's got normal straight hair?
They cut the feeds so that he can put them in.
He actually perms it. It's normally poker straight.
Of course.
Oh, in that case, I admire his...
What a man.
I admire that.
Yeah.
Hold on, Tim's got really curly hair. It's like, what is it for these men with curly hair? What's going on? We don't allow that in England. Over here, it's GHDs all the way. So Maddie's in her HOH basket, she got whiskey. Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
And in her letter from her mum said, you're always making people laugh. Is that a characteristic you associate with Maddie?
You couldn't even say laughing out of ineptitude or being stupid or anything, could you?
Nope.
But, you know, from her mum, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the sense of humour only a mother could love.
That's very true. So Tim was advising Maddie on how to run her HOH.
Do you know, that guy is so helpful.
He doesn't want to win. He doesn't know the rules.
I'm just passing through. I mean...
I just want to see a bit of Canada while I'm here. He said, let the 3 cannibalise themselves. It will be your argument for your body of work on the final night. Your body of work.
Ooh,
that is like...
your oeuvre.
Your magnum opus. Is that right?
It's priming someone to think they're going to be final 2, isn't it?
Mm. Meanwhile, Raul was in the pool, flipping his hair back and forth. Do you think that's worth 30 seconds on the highlight show? Listen,
if it's Raul, it's worth 30 minutes on the highlight show.
Raul or Raul?
Well, it's Raul.
It's Raul. Now,
but Raul is funnier.
The slop task.
Oh, what?
Go on.
Now, what about Nikki's contract? You said it was. You said it was watertight.
I think that's how they got round it. Like, if the other housemates nominate you to go on slot, do you know what I mean?
No, that wouldn't be in the contract.
Yeah, no. She's like, in her contract, it's like you will never be a have-not. But then when this task comes in, it's like a way around. Anyway, everyone put Nikki on slot. I noticed Jared put Raul on slot and said, "This is what you get for being tight with Mitch." Isn't that a sly? anyone ask? That Jared is... Devious.
Never trust a man with ringlets.
Tim and Cassandra both put each other on slop. Interesting.
Right. So, who was on slop?
Nikki was on the Daily Mail sidebar of shame. It was like her biggest meltdown ever. I couldn't read it at the time because I didn't want to spoil myself. But then they were like, Nikki Graham is starring in a Canadian all-star series of Big Brother. Do you think this is an all-star series of Big Brother?
Yes.
So when Nikki found out she's on slop, she said, I can't bear to be in this asylum anymore. Why does everyone think it's okay to be in this torturous environment? Remove me from this agony. And then she started punching the shower curtain. Is that acceptable behaviour?
Yeah, for super alumni, I think it's okay.
You can get away with it.
Yeah, like smashing the fire extinguisher door, isn't it?
And then she said, I've gone past purgatory and ended up in hell.
Well, if there's any theologians out there... No, I mean, like, I think purgatory and all that, doesn't that... You have to wait for the end of the earth.
No, I think you just have to, like, watch, like, a film of your life and say, oh, sorry for this bit, you know.
But that's at least, X many years, isn't it? So
she already did that with her best bits on all the previous series of BBCAN4.
If she did die, God forbid, and she went to heaven, God could save time, just get the tapes out from her Big Brother performances.
Exactly.
Job done. But
I'm a legend. So then Phil and Nick and Joel were talking to Nikki about, she was like, how do I eat slop? And they were like teaching her how she should cook it properly. And then she went, believe me, I'm not going to suffer in silence. No shit. And she said it tastes like grossness. And then your favourite, she was talking into her microphone and she went, Big Brother, I thought of a really good coping mechanism for being on slop. Prescription drugs.
Well, we know it's available. We know from Judd.
What prescription drugs do you think Nikki would do well on?
Slimming pills.
What? She's only about 3 stone.
No, but sorry.
You mean she's used to taking them?
Yeah, defo.
What would she be going on? Speed? No, that's not prescription.
What do you want to put on speed?
Valium, maybe.
Yeah. What about the TV though?
What about that Fear of the Walking Dead thing? The cyanide.
Okay.
So then, Ramsey said to Jared, Kelsey holds you back in this game, and Jared said, after this week, I'm a gun for hire. Would you hire Jared and his gun?
Well, no, because I don't trust him.
Can't understand what he says.
Yeah, it's unintelligible because you could make a deal with him, final 2, whatever, and you'll just turn around to you and go, what?
I never said
that. And to be honest, you couldn't argue, could you?
I've noticed he's not been getting subtitles that much lately. It's like, you should know what he talks like by now. Like, you don't need subtitles. It's like, hold on, I still need the subtitles. Can I have the subtitles, please?
I mean, I thought it was French-Canadian at first, but...
And then, hold on. Do you have the brick installed a wind machine in the HOH room? Because I've noticed a lot of people's hair blowing around whilst they've been sitting on that couch talking.
Well...
Is that the HOH look?
Are you sure it's not a fan?
You like that HOH rug. And you're
but hang on, was that one of the actual items? Or
no, you just said, look at that rug, it's nice.
I love that rug, but is it an official...
What about that lamp? I think it's freaking sweet.
Honestly,
that lamp was gross.
It was crap.
It's like something you see in like a hotel.
No, it clashed with the setting it was on.
It did, because it was all metal, like all
useless. But that rug, I love it. I would kill for that rug.
Well, if
I was HOH and they gave me that rug, I would brown nose it to hell and back.
If only you were good at creating memes, then you could think of a good meme and get a $1,000 voucher for the brick. And you get all the lamps that you like.
Yeah, but...
You like memes, don't you?
Yeah, but by the time they ship them back over here, I owe them so much money.
Yeah. The
and
customs...
Not even the homeless shelter would take the voucher off me. I'll be stuck in Canada forever.
So, Maddie said she don't want this prom king and queen in the house anymore, Kelsey and Jared. Fair enough. Maddie said to Kelsey when she did her nominations, you got a second chance in this game and you wasted it. That is actually true, although Kelsey's still there and Maddie's not, so, you know.
Right. So, yeah.
Maddie said, I want to see you campaign against each other to Jared and Kelsey, but they never did.
I think that's quite good. I like the fact they didn't have to turn love. On. Yeah, well, real-ish. I
was watching Old After Ducks, and this is how odd it was. Levita and Kelsey were in the spare room, but I noticed when Jared came on the screen, Kelsey was sat in front of the telly, and like her eyes lit up, like she did look like she had feelings for him.
But what on earth part of him was she looking at that made her feel that way? Definitely wasn't the hair, and it wasn't the love handles.
His brain. No. And then Maddie said, this ain't no lover's paradise. You know who previously said that in the Big Brother Canada house?
Coolio.
Pop quiz. Coolio. He was black.
And on Big Brother?
Yeah.
No.
Godfrey. He said it last year.
Oh.
Said this ain't no lover's paradise.
Godfrey. Rest in peace.
Maddie is quoting Godfrey. That's quite good. At least she knows who Godfrey is, I suppose.
It's better to quote Godfrey than Jordan Parha. That's the way I see it.
What did Jordan Parha ever say?
Oh, God. God knows.
Let's not go there.
All right.
Okay. So now we're on to the veto episode.
Which one?
Yeah, the mouse. The mice.
The mice.
I'll let you explain.
Alright, so there's like a maze and everyone's dressed like a mouse and you have to go around the maze.
I'm a mouse.
Oh, you have to collect, what was it?
Emblems.
Emblems. You have to collect emblems from like a sand pit.
You're like Tim explaining the task of the day. Go on.
I'm like the new narrator for Big Brother.
Go on. You need to shout more though.
And then, so I'm trying to get the emblem right, but the emblem's in the corners, and then I had to get to the centre. Now, how will I find the centre unless I got Raul to tell me where it is? Now, what's that about? So the competition is like drawing to an end, like everyone's getting their emblems. It's like, you know, Nikki's gone, she's got the dozo music, blah blah blah, and then at the end, is this really what happened?
Yeah.
Raul could have won it, but instead went, hey, Jared, over here. That's racist, sorry.
It's not racist to do a Raul impression. Nikki did it, so it's fine.
And then gave him the veto.
Yeah, I think that is what happened. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 75% sure that's what happened. Because Arissa dug Raul about it after. She was like, why did you do that? And he was like, oh, well, friendship, blah, blah, blah. I'm slaying it anyway. You know, so he did do that. So that's what he did do.
Well, that was stupid.
I've got some other things to say about that veto.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good veto. It was like a new idea, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
The outfits were good. I like they had their names written in like blood across their chest.
Now why?
I'm not sure. Were they like lab mice or something?
So that's a bit sick.
Maddie was banging her head against the walls, which was quite funny. Why didn't she just
lab mice do that after
Why didn't she just put her hand out? And then
because she's trying to make good TV. And
then Nikki was like, I'm going to win this veto no matter what. And then literally, like, the next scene, she's like, oh, why can't someone win it? I'm tired. It's like, hold on, that was a quick turnaround, wasn't it?
But it's true, though, you know, like on Big Brother Canada.
I can't bear it!
On Big Brother Canada, you'll always get people that, or USA, you'll always get people that are really, really shit at competitions and tasks. And they always get the dodo music.
Yeah.
But never someone that like completely throws their toys out the pram and A, can't win, and B, is a right cunt about it.
And she said, has someone farted? And then I think she went to sleep in the wood chip. And do you remember Jared was like looking for his emblem at the end in the wood chip, and it was like right there and he couldn't see it because he was blindfolded.
Classic Big Brother.
So Jared won the veto. Boo! Then they had to clean the house up in 20 minutes.
Oh, come on. 20 minutes? Why?
That's good. That's how quickly we clean the house up. Then we're like, that's done.
Well,
that'll do. I'm like, I'll do upstairs, you do downstairs. I'm like, come down, have you done it?
Yeah.
You sat there in a fag.
Look, no, but with OxyClean, you get things done a lot faster, I think is the message that we're trying to put across here.
And they went a pizza party.
Oh, hang on.
They're always having a fucking pizza fight.
Did we actually see the pizza this time? Because last time I didn't see a fucking morsel of it.
Well, someone said, "Oh, I wish we could